Alright, what's up everybody? Thanks for coming back to the channel. If you watched our last video, you've seen us do a big unboxing, a bunch of lures new to us this year. Today we're doing a similar video, but it's all Megabass. So if you watched the first one and you've seen the teaser for this one, thanks for tuning back in. If not, thanks for clicking on this video. We're going to start off with the Megabass frog. It's called the Big Gabbit. It's a 3/4 ounce frog, so you're going to be able to cast him a mile. He's got a big cup mouth. They call it a catamaran mouth. So basically it's going to be able to splash a bunch of water. It's supposed to be a fairly easy frog to walk. So this one here is called the Tonosama frog. And this one is Jungle Bone. This next bait from Megabass is the Dog X Diamante. It's a walk the dog. It's got real loud rattles in it, and they both have like a sculpted gill plate. It's supposed to cause a little bit more water disturbance. So I'll go ahead and pull these ones out to show you guys because I really like the color of this one. So this one's called Black Python. They're both 4 3/4 inches, and it's a 3/4 ounce bait, so you should be able to chuck it a mile. And the other one we got here is called Matt Shad. Alright, so this next lure we're going to talk about is called the Giant Dog X. Again, it's a topwater walking bait. It's a little different than the Diamante. This is supposed to have more of a rolling walking action, as opposed to just this back and forth typical walk the dog motion. This one is called Secret Vior. We're going to stay up on top water. So this is a popper. It's called the Pop Max. What's different from this bait than your typical popper is it has some pathways through the gill plate area of the bait. So essentially when you're popping that bait, the water can travel all the way through and then exit at the back of that gill plate of the bait, and it's supposed to cause a bunch of bubbles. Just a little bit different look than your typical popping. So this one here is called White Python. And this was a limited run color, I believe. It's called Sunset Teaser. This is the 3-inch Spark Shad. And I like to pair them up with the Okashira heads. This next bait from Megabass is the Battalion. This is the floating version. So it's just a little glide bait, cool little profile, great colors. It's supposed to be easy just to retrieve it, and then when you stop retrieving it, they claim that it's supposed to just kind of slide out to the left or right when stopped. So great flash on it. Looking forward to trying that lure out. Sticking with glide baits, we went ahead and picked up one of these iSlide 135s. They're saying that just with a steady retrieve, this should create a great S swimming motion. Again, this is the slow sink version, and this one is called Sunshine Gill. Does have a replaceable rubber tail as well, so if I end up looking for big bass and a pike gets a hold of it, I'm not out the entire bait. The next lure we're going to talk about is a little swim jig from Megabass. I'm not sure if you say Wazi swimmer or how you pronounce it, but that's what I'm going with. Alright, so essentially it's just a black and blue swim jig. The only difference is it has this little willow blade on the bottom. Just give it a little bit more flash and vibration. The jig has a great keeper, and I think it'd probably pair good with one of those black Kitex that you've seen in our last video. So the next lure we're going to talk about from Megabass is the SV3 spinnerbait. So it's a double willow spinnerbait, has a real fine delicate wire. This one is gill in 3/8. Another 3/8 we picked up here is Wakasagi. And then we got a couple in 1/2 ounce. So this is again that White Python. And this one's a little different. It's called White Chartreuse. And it has the one gold willow, one silver willow. I'm sure you guys have probably heard of the Vision 110 jerkbait from Megabass. we went out and picked up a couple variations of the 110. So this is the 110 plus 1. Where the standard 110 goes down 6 feet, the 110 is supposed to go down about 9 feet. So that one I just showed you is called Table Rock. It's got some bone and some purple on it. And then we got two 110 plus 2s. So again, the plus 1's 9 feet, and the plus 2 should get down to around that 12-foot mark. So this first one we're looking at is Wake and Reaction. Got some blue top, chartreuse belly. And the other one we went with is called the Hito Wakasagi. So purple tail, kind of a chrome body. And then at the bottom of the box of all that Megabass, as I've said, I've kind of been acquiring these lures over a couple months. I found this white jackhammer. I actually got this from my grandmother in my stocking for Christmas. And it's just kind of hanging out in the bottom of the box there. So definitely looking forward to throwing that one around as well. We're definitely looking forward to trying all these Megabass lures this year. If you guys have a favorite Megabass lure, let me know. I definitely want to keep adding to our collection. So if you have a favorite one, put it in the comments down below and I'll make sure to try it out. Stay tuned. Our season's getting started real soon here. Holly and I have a trip planned in 2 weeks or so to go up north, targeting smallmouth bass and pike. So you'll see a lot of these lures in action there. Our subscriber count's gone up quite a bit lately, so I just want to thank everyone who took the time to subscribe and tunes in, watches all of our videos. We really appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.